What's up guys, Mr. Bazy here, and today I'm going to bring you a special video, something that I really wanted to do right from the get-go, and I'm just now finished with it. Basically what it's going to be is the weapon kill times for Halo 5 Guardians. Now I've got a multitude of them in there. I've got BR, DMR, I've got the pistol and the SMG, the AR, and I've got a little funny thing at the end for you guys. So I'm going to have all of these times, and I just really quickly want to explain the way that I did the testing. Now there wasn't any private match like I was hoping, but that's obvious. There wasn't even a free-for-all. So I was kind of banking on there being a free-for-all, so I went with the absolute fastest times of the kills that I got in the game. I went with basically the perfect kill is what the game is calling it. So the least amount of bullets possible with each gun, and as fast as I could possibly pull the trigger. Now I'll explain some of that later on, and I'll kind of give my 2 cents on that later on, but first let's get right into the times here. So BR kill times. BR was 1.19 seconds. I had 9 of these tests because there was a lot of variation. So number 2 is 1.17 seconds. Number 3, 1.251 seconds, and number 4, 1.251 seconds. Basically keeps going. 5 is 1.27 seconds, then 1.284 seconds, then 1.242 seconds, 1.248 seconds, and then lastly 1.231 seconds. So there's a bit of variation there, and really quickly I want to state before we move on is that I think 1 and 2 are probably anomalies, as well as number 6. 1 and 2 probably they had some damage already done on them that I didn't realize. I tried as best as possible to eliminate any variables or negative variables, such as them being damaged when I started shooting at them. I wanted to make sure nobody was around or nobody was helping me with the kill, because that would influence the time. And I also wanted to make sure that I was pulling as fast as possible and wasn't purposefully pacing my shots at like a long distance or something like that. So I tried to remove as many variables as possible, and these are essentially what I got. I think 1 and 2 might have been affected somehow. I think they might have been anomalies, as well as number 6. I think I might have been pacing my shots a teeny bit. Because it seems like 3, 4, 5, and 7, 8, and 9 are more grouped together. Seems like that the average is somewhere in there. All right, so we're going to move on to DMR kill times. DMR kill times, guys, you aren't going to be really happy with this one. Seems like 343 is kind of going back a bit, but it's definitely not as significant. DMR, 0.971 seconds. Now, I'm not even going to bother, because I had about 4 or 5 other tests. I'm not even going to bother putting the numbers on the screen, because literally they were the exact same. So very consistent there with the DMR, with not even a single second, just 0.971 seconds, almost a second. Now that's a few hundred milliseconds away from what I would consider the averages of the BR time. That's not really as significant as it was in Halo 4. In Halo 4 it was pretty darn significant. I'm pretty sure it was actually a whole second faster if I remember correctly. Now this is a better start, and I do realize it's the beta, but as of right now, guys, if you're happening to buy a DMR, I would pick it up, because it seems to be a bit faster, and you can actually tell that. It definitely is faster. You can see it in game. You don't even have to go by these times. You could definitely tell it's faster. I had sort of an underlying feeling while I was playing that it was faster. And also, guys, you don't have to worry about that. If you guys watched my previous video, you don't have to worry with the BR, or you don't have to worry with the DMR that the problem the BR has. You have to hit every single round in a burst for it to be a full counter of damage. DMR, all you got to do is hit one of those bullets, because it only shoots one. So each hit marker you get is essentially, a full tick of damage. You don't really got to worry about it. Not to mention DMR's got superior long-range accuracy, and it shoots faster. So it seems like that's the way to go right now. I'm just thankful that it's not as significant. Hopefully these times kind of reach 343 in some way. I really doubt it, but hopefully other people see these as well, because I really think that they need to be more on par. The BR starting at 4 shots right off the bat is a good start, but seems like it's still a few hundred milliseconds faster. And for those of you that know, again, a few hundred milliseconds can be quite significant in the heat of battle. So we're going to move on to something a little bit different. Pistol kill times. Now I was actually really surprised with these, because pistol kill times, I only got 1 of these, by the way. That's worth noting, so it wasn't a very good test here, but I did hit all the shots, and I did shoot as fast as possible. Pistol kill times, 0.866. So not even a second, and actually faster than the DMR. Now I actually think this is reasonable, because the pistol actually has very short distance. The range on the pistol is absolutely horrible. So the fact that it kills in less than a DMR kills, I think is reasonable. But maybe it needs some tweaking here or there. So we're gonna move on to the AR. AR is 1.305 seconds, and the second test was 1.378 seconds. That was the way that I based this test was simply as the moment I started shooting, the very first bullet to hit the person is when I started the timer, and when the game gave me the kill, which is that X. There's like an X inside of your reticle. That's essentially when the game awards the kill. So that's essentially what I went off of, from the first bullet to hit the person to the X when the game awarded you the kill. That was AR times. SMG, I did the same thing, and it was 1.871. Killing a bit slower there, the SMG. It looked like it kills a bit faster. There might have been a bit of an anomaly there, maybe some missed bullets. Only got one really fast SMG kill there. The other ones, for whatever reason, I seemed to pace my shots, or I would have some sort of interruption between fighting before I actually killed the person. And really quick before I move on to that funny thing at the end, the BR kill times and the DMR kill times, the BR was done when the first bullet hit the person, and it exited the last bullet of the burst before the kill was awarded, because sometimes there's a little bit of lag, latency, or the connection issues or whatever. But each time that I got that perfect kill, I waited till the very last bullet left the clip, and that is where I stopped the timer for the kill, because that after that it does award you the kill. There's really never any time where, even because of that lag, you die too. So the DMR, I did the same thing, first bullet and the last bullet, because that's DMR is only one bullet. So that's the way I did those testings. And again, I tried to remove as many variables as possible, but the scenario that we were granted with the beta, although the beta is fantastic, I'm not knocking it in any way. It wasn't it wasn't perfect. It wasn't a perfect scenario. It wasn't a perfect test simulation. But I did the best with what I could, and I figured I'd include this for just for shits and gigs kind of. So the sniper actually kills in 100 milliseconds. Who would have thought? You think it's 1 millisecond, but apparently, from the time the bullet leaves the chamber, goes through their noggin, and goes through all that juicy stuff and out the back of their dome piece, apparently it takes 100 milliseconds for the game to actually register that kill. So that's pretty interesting. I thought it was a little fun fact that I can include for you guys. I know it really had nothing to do with the other ones, and it was pretty obvious, but I thought it was pretty funny. And I'm actually going to include some of the little gameplays at the end that I got with my brother. Actually, most of them are clips that aren't even up on my channel yet. So, it's a little bit of a teaser for things to come, but I wanted to showcase some of that teamwork with my brother, because I thought it was pretty cool. Me and him play together all the time, but that was some of the highlight reel we had from playing just the other day. So rate the video what you think it deserved, guys. Really, drop down in the comments down below and let me know if you thought that this was useful information. I know that I got pretty specific with the down to the absolute millisecond here with most of these times, but I figured you guys should know the exact time, like literally down to the millisecond, because it really helps us, determine how much better, how much faster is are the guns, especially considering their advantages over their disadvantages. And the DMR specifically, guys, really doesn't have too many disadvantages other than the fact that if you miss one of those bullets, that's pretty detrimental. That's lessening your chances. Whereas the BR, you could, even if you're missing the bullets or 1 or 2 bullets, at least you'll get the 5 shot at the end. Whereas the DMR, you really have to be precise, and it's especially hard up close, especially when you're getting riddled with an assault rifle or something. So yeah, just let me know if it helps you guys out, if you think that this was useful information, and hopefully some of this information is passed along through the community and eventually gets to 343, because I'd like to see the DMR and BR be balanced in terms of kill times, and really be utilized to their advantages rather than just which one kills faster. And obviously the DMR is going to have better long range, so who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But either way, guys, rate the video what you think it deserved. If you'd like to become a Sage in training, make sure you subscribe today. This has been Mr. Bazy, your favorite Sage, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.
I'm pushing them with an SMG. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
He's red.
Push out right now, push out right now.
I'm pushing.
Alright, no, come back. Dip out. Stay there. Push out now. Another one.
I'm really weak.
Just fall back. I got this last one. There you go, good shot. I need help.
He's lit, coming in. There you go.
Another one left. He's sniper.
He's down. One left, he's lit.
Damn.
That was sick.
Hard target. Hard target.